What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Sam Adams here, and tonight we're going to be going through Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. We are officially 3 days before the release of Advanced Warfare, and I started going through some of the trailers and some of the multiplayer gameplay and some of the weapons that are going to be featured in the game, and I've been developing my opinion as far as we can before the game comes out. So tonight I'm going to be going step by step through what I think of Advanced Warfare and some of the stuff that I've seen so far, and ultimately you can determine for yourself if you will pick it up next week. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and start off with the new and improved movement system. Basically what's going on is that in the past Call of Duties they've had just a standard running sprinting system where you hold down the left analog stick and you can sprint forward for a time. But within the new system, there's an included double jump feature, and there's also an included dash feature, which will add a little bit of speed. As I was watching this, though, I primarily tended to lean towards the fact that this made a stop-and-go gameplay when you're first starting the game. And what I mean by that is that as you are seeing someone, you'll stop and then you'll sprint like a normal Call of Duty game, and then you'll use the dash feature and you'll feel like you're going like 35 miles per hour, and then you'll stop and you'll go back to the standard running system of Call of Duty Ghost, for instance. And it just feels like it's a lot of, you're going really fast and then you're slow, and I don't really think that's an experience that I want to have. That being said, as I watched people live stream it and as I watched people play it on YouTube, specifically Rev3 Games, which I'll link in the description below, they tended to learn how to use the new and improved movement system to their advantage, and thus they got better at it. So I think this will go away with time, but when we all start playing the game, it's going to be very stop-and-go like gameplay where you run really fast for a time and then you slow down. So that's something we have to all get used to. Next is the gun customization changes that are included in the game. Basically, in Call of Duty Ghost, you had pick 10, and now it's pick 13 in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Because there are a lot more attachments in this game and a lot more options for you to choose from, the attachments in this game are what are really interesting because each gun might have unique attachments as compared to other guns. For instance, there's a 3D printer gun that has unique attachments. There are tons of guns that have unique attachments. And all in all, I think there are 350 weapon combinations that you can use. I know that's a number that's been being thrown around, but that rivals Borderlands 2, and that's impressive for a Call of Duty game because they tend to have guns that are standardized amongst the community. Basically, if you're thinking about Black Ops 1, you've got the FAMAS rapid fire extended mags that are always prevalent no matter what game type you're playing. And it seems like Sledgehammer Games is trying to shy away from that in this iteration, and that's a welcome change because who wants to be killed by the same gun every match? Next up, we've got vertical gameplay. Vertical gameplay is something that I saw in the Rev3 Games playthrough, which again I will link in the description below since I'm mentioning it. But basically, whenever I was watching this playthrough or gameplay of the multiplayer, someone jumped up on top of something and then jumped down and there was a player there and they killed them. This in my mind signified a significant change, but nothing that we haven't seen before. Basically what I'm saying is that if you've ever played Modern Warfare 2 and you're on the second story of a building and then all of a sudden there's a UAV on your team and you see that someone is in the level below you, you automatically jump down and kill them. This is basically the same idea, except it is more emphasized in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare just because you have the double jump feature and simply because it is easier to get to the upper and lower levels of a map extremely quickly as compared to other Call of Duty games where you basically had to jump out of a window and hope for the best. So now on to the Goliath. Basically this looks like a Titan from Titanfall, though I have a little conspiracy for you guys. Let's take a moment to think. Modern Warfare 3 came before Titanfall, and if Modern Warfare 3 came before Titanfall, then that means that the Juggernaut came before the Titan, and that means that the Titan is therefore based off of the Juggernaut. And that means that Advanced Warfare isn't copying anything at all. You guys can interpret that however you want, although personally I think that there is no copying going on here and that it was their original idea. And ultimately the Goliath kill streak works pretty well, and it can definitely wrap up some kill streaks while it maintains weapon balance, because if you get behind the Goliath, it's pretty easy to take out. Another thing that's cool is that there is a care package-like system that rewards players with less skill the kill streaks that require more skill, just so that everyone can get a full experience of Advanced Warfare. And although some players might think that this is wrong because the people didn't earn the kill streaks that they're getting, I think it's cool because if you bought the game, you should be able to experience the game to its fullest potential, and this is really the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you give people, literally hand them the kill streaks that you want them to experience, and I think it's a needed addition to the game. So, should you buy Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on day one? There are several different ways you can look at this. It combines a lot of elements of a lot of different FPS games, and this can turn out two different ways primarily. Number one, it can turn out like the Arby's Meat Mountain, which is a giant delicious meat stack of all kinds of different meats. You've got roast beef, which represents Titanfall. You've got chicken, which represents Modern Warfare 2. You've got roast beef that represents Modern Warfare 3. There are a ton of different meats that all mesh together to make one delicious sandwich that is mouth-watering and will ultimately satisfy the gaming community as a whole. Then there's the option where it could be like milk and orange juice and you pour them together and it makes you want to vomit uncontrollably. Hopefully that's not the case because I really want Advanced Warfare to be a success just because of how much connection I have to the Call of Duty genre in general. And yes, I count it as an entirely different genre because nothing is ever going to be the same as Call of Duty in my opinion personally. If you have a different opinion, put it in the comments below. But I really don't want it to be like milk and orange juice. I kind of am looking forward to Advanced Warfare, surprisingly. So, if you're interested in pre-ordering Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, you should definitely do it as quickly as possible because time is running out if you want to get the Day 0 pre-order bonus, which is basically where you can get the game on Monday instead of Tuesday. And as a side note, this is really a big pain for small business owners that sell video games and also GameStop in general because they have to do a midnight release on Sunday night instead of Monday night, and that's really a damper on a lot of people's Sunday evenings to come into work and do a midnight release. So I would shy away from this in the future if any of you are from Activision or have any link to them. But if you want to get that pre-order bonus, you better get it in as soon as possible. If you don't get that pre-order bonus in, you can get the game on Tuesday, November the 4th. It's shaping up to be a good one. So, ultimately, if you guys like this video, drop me a like down below. Comment what you think of Advanced Warfare, any multiplayer trailers that you've seen, any campaign stuff that you've seen. Anything with Advanced Warfare in general, comment down below, tell me what you think about it. And if you get a chance, head over to my channel and check out some of my other content. I tend to post a lot of videos and I almost guarantee that there is something that you will like. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.